Mortgage brokers are saying that rates should begin to fall following the Bank of England's decision to keep interest rates on hold yesterday. Good news for many homeowners, but it'll make little difference to the hundreds of thousands of people who own flats with flammable cladding and building safety defects discovered in the wake of the Grenfell Tower fire. Because of the problems with their buildings, they are unable to shop around for the best mortgage deals and must stick with their existing lender, as Phil Hendry explains.
It's really upsetting. This is my first home. I wanted it to be fantastic.
Dan's dream home has turned into a nightmare. His mortgage payments have doubled for a flat with a leaking roof and other fire safety and building defects. He's paying 8.5% interest on his loan for the privilege.
This has been such a traumatic experience. I don't sleep. I'm angry all the time. There's physical symptoms.
Since I spoke to Dan, his psoriasis has flared up with the stress, and it's little wonder.
Looks like a solid brick wall, but when I lean on it, the whole thing, including the roof, moves. It's not the only wall that moves.
Interest rates may have stopped rising, but the defects mean he can't get a better mortgage deal.
We've been in a legal battle which has wiped out all of the savings I had, and so to have to pay an extra £500 a month, roughly what it is now, I'm not really sure how I'm going to continue to cover it.
His desperation clear to see. He blames those who make and enforce building regulations for letting him down. There is some good news for Dan. I contacted his mortgage lender, Santander, and they've agreed to offer him a lower interest rate. But he's just one of hundreds of thousands of people trapped by the cladding and building safety crisis who can't shop around for the best mortgage deals.
It's so frustrating. You have no choice, you have no freedoms.
Lisa's two-bed flat has a small amount of flammable cladding, the same as was found on Grenfell. But because her building is low-rise, it's not eligible for government funding to replace it.
I'm in this situation through no fault of my own and not out of choice, so it's really, really galling.
Lisa is on her lender's cheapest rate in line with government advice for flats with cladding. Interest rate rises may have paused for now, but it's already meant sacrifices.
Our mortgage repayments have gone up by about £500 a month. So we've had to get rid of the car, make other savings wherever we can.
It's been dreadful. It's ruining me.
The Bank of England putting a hold on interest rate rises has come too late for Roy. He's just handed back the keys to the flat he bought in Manchester for the bank to sell. Its flammable cladding has been replaced, but it's put buyers off.
I have had to see my GP. They have referred me for kind of talking therapies. It has helped. It's had me to kind of rationalise. Luckily, I'm not a drinker or anything like that. But I've had to go...
Roy now lives in a house he bought when he became a father, but until the bank sells his former flat, he remains liable for the mortgage. He's among the first, but probably not the last, to hand back keys for flats affected by the cladding crisis. Phil Hendry, BBC News.